So welcome everyone. Today this is my very first video on some video game pickups for my collection or whatever other use I plan on doing for these type of videos. But of course this is my very first one, and we are going to talk about some of the games that I have collected over the past month and some recent ones that I just got a few days ago. But of course it's not going to be like every week, every month, all that sort of stuff. But I'm going to do it from time to time, of course. But for the meantime, if you do want to check and also be updated on what stuff I have gotten or that I bought recently, do check out my Twitter. That's where I mostly post all of my stuff, and as well any updates and all that sort of stuff. Do follow me at Twitter. But for right now, I'm just going to show you some of the games that I have right now. But first thing is the AC adapter for the NES, Super NES, and Genesis. I do not have a Genesis or NES. I did own an NES before, but that was like when I was very little. But I wish I had a Genesis. One thing is for sure, I am looking for a Genesis, hopefully in the future, and as well a Sega Saturn. I think those are the only two that I really want in my collection. I never owned them before, but hopefully I do possess them at some point. But for the meantime, the reason why I have this adapter is because I cannot find the original for my Super NES. So I really bummed down when I couldn't find it. But I did try my best to look for it. I'm still trying to look for it, see where it is, but I have no luck. But I decided to get this one from my local flea market. And as you can see here, this is the adapter itself. Nothing much about it, just plain old adapter, and it's very lightweight, as you can see here. Very lightweight. I mean, there's really nothing in here. It's like almost hollow, but it does work, guys. I could show you a video. Just leave it down in the comments below. You do want me to make a video out of it. But as well, it does have two power connectors connecting to the bottom right here. As you can see here, they're split apart. They're not together. They're split apart, as you can see here. But they do have one for Super NES, which is this one. It has like a little rubber connector on the top, and of course you got the Genesis one. But of course you could tell the difference because one is bigger and one is smaller. But yeah, this thing does work. I have tested it out, and of course if you do want me to make a video out of it, leave it down in the comments below. But it does work. I really enjoyed it. I still need to play more with it just to test out, if everything actually works for a period of time, of course, because you don't want it to be like you use it for only like 4 hours and then poof, it just doesn't want to work anymore. But so far, yeah, it works very well when I try to do it for myself. Okay everyone, so now we're going to get into the games. Now of course there's going to be a lot of focusing happening. Hopefully that doesn't disturb you, but hopefully it doesn't make the whole video unplayable, of course, but I'll try my best. But for the first game we have is Batman Forever for the Super NES. And yeah, I bought this one because, I do remember watching the movies, of course, when I was little. And, it's not the best movie, of course, not the best Batman movie, but you know what? I just wanted to see how it plays out, and I played a little bit of the first mode, I guess you could say that, or the first level. And it was very interesting. I would say it's not the best, but you could also play co-op in this game. So hopefully I have a friend over and we could try this out together and see how it plays. But, Batman game, another Batman game. I know there's one in the NES that is really good, but checking on this one, it's, I guess you could say, difficult. But hopefully comes out very well in the end, but no promises there. But of course the next one, PS1, is back. Pong, the next level. I do have the CD for this game, but I don't have the complete package. I don't know what happened to it. Probably got damaged, got lost, all that sort of stuff. So as you can see here, the only reason why I love this one and why I got it is because it has so many different levels. As you can see here, you could play like soccer. You can also have like a icy map, and you have like these penguins that could help you, and some other crazy stuff. It's just, and power-ups, as you can see there, power-ups, 3D environments, play up to 4 players. I mean, it's just amazing. This game is pretty amazing. Hopefully I can make a playthrough out of it. But I really do love this game for Pong. And of course, comes in with everything, even the CD itself. And of course, it is, you know, pretty nice. A little scratches, but very minimal. Not a lot, but hey, it does work. I haven't tested it out, of course, but to me, it looks great. I had to have PS1. I think this is my very first PS1 game that I bought locally or somewhere around in my local area. So I'm very happy to have a PS1 game again. And of course the next one is Power Rangers Time Force. Now of course there's a lot of Power Rangers games out there. I know the latest one right now is mostly Power of the Grid, which is a fighting game, which is pretty good as well. I really love playing that game. But I haven't played very much of these, I guess, beat 'em up or adventure Power Rangers game. So this is my very first one, Time Force, so hopefully I have a chance to play it. And there's so many other series on Power Rangers as well. As you can see here, they also have Power Rangers Rescue. And here's the game disc. But of course it's a little dusty, so I do need to clean that off. It's not scratch or anything, it's just a lot of dust. But hey, perfect condition. You know, everything complete. Very happy. Of course, there's a little scratches right there, as you can see here, but hey, that's fine. You know, I'm just really happy that, you know, got another Power Rangers game. I know there's a lot of Power Rangers out there that people do talk about that they're their favorites. For me, there was one. You know what? Let me check for it. Okay, the series that I really loved the most when I was little was Wild Force and Dino Thunder. I did like the other ones, of course, like the very first one, Mighty Morphin, and then Turbo, and then Lost Galaxy. I know them because, of course, my family always watches the Power Rangers, and of course, we bought the toys and everything. But I would say for myself that I really like Wild Force and Dino Thunder. Those were like the two that I really loved watching the most when I was growing up. But hey, have another Power Rangers game. Now the next one on the PS4 is Nino Kuni 2. Now of course with Nino Kuni 2 I never have played the first one. This one is a day one edition. It gives you some included special sword sets as you can see there. But never played the original one or the very first one, so hopefully in the future I might get it. Or it depends on you guys, should I play this one right now? Just let me know down in the comments below. But yeah, there's a lot of games that do that, you know. They have the sequel or another game comes out, and of course, which one do I play first? Right, as you can see there, really nice. I did already put the code and everything, so I do have it here. So I'm just very glad because, of course, when it was released, of course, full $60 game, of course, but this one I think was like $10, I think, or $9. So I was very happy that I got this one. So maybe someday I'll give it a whirl and try to finish it. And of course the next one is Bloodstain Ritual of the Night. Now this one I was also interested in it because I guess these are the people who made Castlevania, of course, not, I would say, the original team, I guess, but I could be wrong about that. But you know, I never played any Castlevania games at all. I never grew up with them, so I guess this could be my very first time to see how the game plays and how it works. But of course, doesn't really have nothing, just a CD, of course, just like every other PlayStation 4, Nintendo Switch, or even Xbox One games. You don't even have a manual, which is very sad. I really love manuals, but yeah, I have this game. Really nice to have in my collection, so hopefully I get to play it one time, at least. Now this one's interesting. The Hack GU Last Recode. Now I think I remember this was in Toonami. I could be wrong, but I do remember seeing this for the anime series. I don't even remember playing the game, so this is basically my first time, but as well, it does have volume 1 to 3 and the 4th volume, if you guys are interested in the hack. And of course this is the 15th anniversary one. And of course it goes up to 34 gigabytes, but you need to download, I guess, the day one patch or whatever. So I do not have the CD in here. It's already on my PS4, as you can see. It's already on my PS4 because I was playing just the first volume to see how it is, and I was like, huh, it reminds me of the Tales series. You know, the very first Tales game that I ever played was Tales of Exilia. That's the one that I played, and I completely played all of it, and I was very happy. So I'm just happy that I was able to get this game and test it out for myself, and it's pretty good. I really like it, but still have not completed it, so hopefully one day I'll finish it. But that's one thing. I think I do remember it being in Toonami, but I could be wrong. Now the next one is Shenmue III. Now a lot of people are saying bad things about this game, I guess you could say that. So don't quote me on that, just what I heard so far. And I never played the first or second game. I wouldn't mind playing them, but I know there's some sort of footage that you could watch just the cutscene itself for 1 and 2. I could be wrong about that, and you can just automatically go to 3. I'm not sure if it's in this game or anywhere else, but I don't know. I just heard a lot of people saying it's not a very good game. I don't know why, but maybe I'll try it out, see how it is. But, let me down in the comments below. Should I go watch the first 2 games, just the cutscene itself to understand the stories, or should I just not play this game, or should I just automatically play it? Just let me know down in the comments. Now the next one I'm really happy about, and this was fully complete when I found it, which is Valkyria Chronicles for the PlayStation 3. Now I think I do have the digital version on my PS4, so I'm very happy about that, but I really wanted to get the physical copy, and I do not know if they made a physical copy for the PS4 port. But as you can see here, that's how it looks. Really like the PlayStation 3, like the Spider-Man, font and everything. And of course it is complete. It does come with the manual and everything. Because when I found it, there was like a little tape in here, like just being across, and I'm like, it is fully complete, like everything's in here, but I'm unsure it was, well, I think it's probably not factory sealed, mostly factory sealed, everything is all wrapped around, but this one just had like a little tape here. So I thought it was like, oh, someone did not even open it or anything, but I could see like just little scratches there. So, but hey, just really glad to have this game. I am going to try to hopefully finish it, because I do really want to play it for my first time, so really happy about that. The next one is a very classic series, Metal Gear Solid 4, Guns of the Patriots. Now I know there's the Legacy Collection, and I am going to try to buy that. But I'm trying to buy like all the games individually, because, for completion or just for collecting and stuff like that. But yeah, I do have Metal Gear. Never played any of the Metal Gears. I only played a demo of the first Metal Gear game on the PS1, which came in the Pizza Hut demo disc. I'll probably put a picture screen right now. And that particular demo disc had the first Metal Gear game as a demo. And that's the only time I ever played it. I never played any of the other Metal Gear games at all. I did play Metal Gear 5, if I'm correct, with the one that came out in the PS4. The Phantom Pain, there you go. And I did try it, but of course my friend had to get back his account. I was kind of like playing with his account to play Metal Gear 5, the Phantom Pain, but there were some issues happening, so I couldn't complete the whole game. But hopefully, I'm not sure if I should wait on this, just wait on it until I complete the games, or should I just go straight into Metal Gear 4? Because, you know how it is, a lot of games have that sort of stuff, between timelines and sequels, so, it all depends. But you could let me know down in the comments below, guys. But of course, this thing just has the game itself. I'm not sure if it had a manual. It probably should have, but it was just like that, so I was like, why not have a Metal Gear game? Now this one's from the PC, and of course it's Ori and the Blind Forest Definitive Edition. As you can see here already, like there's like basically like the gunk or just like tape But yeah, mostly tape. But as you can see here, this is the Ori Definitive Edition for the PC. I also has a Steam key, which I have not inputted yet, but probably the Steam key does not work because who knows how long this thing has been in this box when I first got it. But once I open it, you know, it has a little box in here, and of course, this is basically a poster, like a little poster. You know, you got all those little guys right there, and of course, I guess you could say this is the tree itself. You know, which is really nice. I really like this. I really like how they made it. You know, just like a little poster, a mini poster. So I'm very happy about that because I don't really own a lot of Definitive Edition, you know, games and all that. But for the most part, you know, I also have, I think this is just like the manual. Yeah, like a game starting manual. And of course, here's the CD. Now, of course, underneath the CD is the Steam key, so I'm not going to show it. But yeah, it is under this. But I'm not sure if I had to play it in here or just download the Steam key and just go on from there. But for the meantime, yeah, hopefully I could play this because I heard a lot of good things about this game. And of course the sequel or the next game, it is kind of almost out if I'm correct, or maybe it's already out. Very unsure about that, but I think it's not out yet. But hopefully I get to finish this and hopefully get on to the next game. And now the very last one in my collection that I just bought recently is the complete sealed, complete in box, or not sealed, sorry, but complete in box Dr. Mario for the Nintendo Entertainment System. So yes, this is my very first one. I guess you could say that my first NES Entertainment System that is completely boxed. So I'm very happy about that, and I am going to open it. It's not factory sealed and anything, it's already open. But it's in mint condition, like it's really in good condition. So I'm very happy about that. So I take out the box, as you can see there. Very nice. It's only like in the top parts, as you can see here, like a little bit, you know, just like little chips in there. But hey, looks really nice. I'm not gonna lie, even up here too, you know, little white marks. But at the end, very nice box. Complete. So I am going to open it, of course, and it does have the game itself with a little manual, and of course that's how I guess this little protector thing comes in with the boxes at the time. Of course we got the manual for Dr. Mario. You know, I never grew up with Dr. Mario. Of course I did play the Mario games, but never really grew up with Dr. Mario at the time. But hey, I'm glad that I do have an NES game because I do not have a console, so hopefully in the console I get one sooner than later. But either way, I'll still wait for an NES console. But for the meantime, you know, it's not bad to have just, you know, a game for the system itself. And of course, here's the game cartridge, Dr. Mario. So that's how it looks. Pretty much, and I haven't seen these cartridges in a very long time, so this will be my very first NES Dr. Mario that I ever owned, or my very own NES game. Of course, I did own the Mario Brothers with the Wii Zapper for Duck Hunt, but like I said, guys, I don't really remember, you know, very much what happened to those games, or like where the whole entire games went and the console. So I'm very happy, I'm very sad about that, but it is how it is. Nothing much you could do about it. But hey, complete in box, and I'm gonna leave it inside, of course, in there, and I'm gonna put it back in this seal just to have a much more better, you know, protection. But yeah, guys, that's the whole video on all the games that I have collected. Hopefully I get to play them and hopefully maybe finish them, but that's gonna take some time too. But yeah, guys, those are my video game pickups that I got from last month and a couple of days ago, and hopefully next time you know, I can make some more videos for these type of games or these type of videos, because I really enjoy them. You know, that's, you know, how they were made. You know, I really love to gather games, play games, you know, anything video game related. I just love to have them. So hopefully in the future, guys, I make more videos out of these, and hopefully in the future, you know, make sure to follow me as well on Twitter, so you get the latest updates on the games that I have or that I own. And as well, just make sure that you have any questions or any sort of stuff, just let me know down in the comments below. But that's pretty much it, guys, and I will see you next time. And as always, keep on playing and game for life, guys. See you later.